Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. Today I was lucky enough to nab one of these brand new Transformers G1 Astrotrain reissues from Walmart. This is the latest reissue from the G1 line, Astrotrain having been originally released back in 1985. What makes this particular figure interesting is that he's a triple changer, meaning that he has 3 separate transformations. We can see here that he's still fresh and sealed in the box, so this is going to be a quick unboxing slash review of the figure. You can see the top there showing his different transformations. The side, same thing on the bottom and on the right side. And on the back we have that nice G1 artwork, and you have his stat sheet there. Function military transport. This you would have originally needed the decoder to see his stats here. That unfortunately they're not including anymore, but as you can see you don't really need it. So we'll take one last look there and then we'll get to unboxing this guy. Alright, I got my knife here. So let's get this guy open. See, just a little piece of tape on the side there. Really gotta love these vintage boxes. Let's get this guy out. We can slide him out there. You can see that he is on his blister card there. What's nice about this is that it's taped to the cardboard here, so you don't really have to worry about ripping anything. You can pull out the directions here. We have your directions and also a nice sticker sheet, nice foil chrome stickers there. Quite a few of them. And there's your directions. This will obviously tell you how to complete the transformation. It's not exactly rocket science on these G1 figures, but the directions definitely help. It's kind of funny how as a kid I didn't even look at these. I kind of just figured everything out by playing around with it. As an adult, I could never figure out how to transform these things anymore. I really need the directions nowadays. Without, I'll end up breaking something. So anyway, we'll get those out of the way. Now we can move on to the actual figure here. Take out the knife and we'll get this guy open. So if you do if you do cut this open and you want to repackage it, paper clips will always help. You can clip that back together and it'll hold the blister nice and tight against the window so the figure isn't just spilling out. So you can see he is attached with these plastic strings here. Those we are going to have to cut. Alright, let me just get his gun out here. Maybe we can show that first. I am going to leave the top tape sealed there. Just so, obviously if I cut that, this whole thing is going to come falling out. So that'll help to hold everything in place when I do repackage it. So let's just get that gun out. We'll take a quick look at that. Really nice. Really huge, long blaster for the size of this figure. It's almost the same size as him. But really nice details on. I really like the sculpting on that. Alright, so I got this guy all cut out of his strings now. So let's take a closer look at him. You will notice if you have a G1, I don't have a G1 on me to compare this to, but the purple on him is a lot darker than the original. Personally, I prefer the original, but it's nice anyway. Here's the rub symbol. We'll give that a little rub, see if we can show that for the camera here. This doesn't really show up too well on the camera, but if you look closely, squint your eyes, you'll see the Decepticon logo there. Really nice, a lot of nice die cast on him. He's got some really good weight on him. I mean, he just, for such a small figure, he just feels so quality, especially compared to something that would come out today. Just fix his wing a little bit over there. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to get him stickered up before I show any of the transformations, and I'll be right back. And there he is. And what a world of difference the stickers make. Adds a lot of detail. This guy looks very bare without the stickers, especially when I did some of his transformations off camera. Got a bunch of different angles there. Again, you can see how nice and shiny this guy is with just all those die-cast parts. Just really impressed by this figure. It's been probably since the 80s since the last time I've seen him. My brother had one of these guys back in the day, but like I said, I haven't seen him since probably the late 80s. So as far as his transformation goes, you want to flip this fin down. It's a little tight out of the box, so you definitely want to be careful not to break this. These things they can be pretty fragile, so just make sure you don't force anything. But you want to flip his fin down like so. Pop that into place. Have it nice and secure there. Now you want to flip these two tabs up here. Mine, for whatever reason, you can see it's a little, that right one, it's very stuck. If I force it up a little bit there, it looks like it fixed it a little bit, but that one just didn't seem to be popping up. But you want to flip the nose back. You do have to pull it out a little bit there in order to clear those two pieces. But that'll just flip right over, and then you close those back up. You want to take the wings, you're going to flip those wings up and then flip that top fin down so that it wraps around the body there. And then we're going to flip those two down, and you have another little wing there that you can close up that space with. And that is as simple as it is to complete the first transformation, and that's his train mode. Looks pretty nice. I mean, it's okay. Maybe not perfect, but for the time it was pretty decent. My sticker there, it came off, so I'm just gonna maybe press it back on, get it back on there. Do want to be careful with those stickers while you're transforming these things, not to peel them off accidentally. But again, lots of nice details. I mean, it just feels really good, very solid in your hand. Nice and shiny. I mean, you could just see all that, just the amount of sculpting and the attention to detail that was given to these figures. So now, without further ado, we'll get into his final transformation, which is his robot mode. So we're going to start by opening up these wings. Now you want to turn them upside down here, and we need to pull up this rocket. That's going to pull back and kind of have to do a little bit of finagling there, and see it will shift up and down, and you want to get that nice and tight on his back. Flip that fin back down, and now we're gonna flip those back around the other way. And with his legs, we want to pull those apart. If you you want to pull them apart and then pull them down. I noticed that if you try to just pull them down, it's going to be stuck. So you really want to pull those legs apart first. And now these hands, we're going to have to try to squeeze our thumbnail into that little tab there and try to work it out. It's not the easiest thing in the world to do, but you'll get it. So there it goes. There's his left arm. And now just got to get his right arm out here. And there he is. Now this is more like his, I guess, his cartoon form here. I put his gun in there. You can see how big that that gun is compared to the toy itself. It's the same size as him. But yeah, there's another step to this transformation. This is more like what he looked like in the cartoon. If you prefer him this way, you see the Decepticon logo there. We'll flip that gun back down. Now the final step in that the directions give you for the toys, you want to pull that fin back up, and now we want to just split that open, and we could shift it back down. So that's the correct transformation, but the previous one that I showed you was more cartoon accurate. This one, to me, it looks a little cooler for the toy, but if you want that cartoon accuracy, you're going to want to go with the other one. So we'll take another look. You can see that right sticker, I gotta fix that a little bit. I felt like it looks like it's on right, but it's just, you can see how it's kind of creasing over the side, like it's too big for the space. So I'm gonna see if I can fix that. Now, as far as his articulation goes, there's not too much to talk about. His arms will go up about that high. They'll spin around, and before they get caught up in the back there, if that wasn't there, you get a 360 out of his arms, but that's about it. No leg movement. It's pretty much stuck in place for display. And same thing with the head. You're not really going to get any movement out of the head. So basically, just the arms. So we'll pop that gun back in there. Just adjust him a little bit here. Alright, that's about it. As always, please like and subscribe. It'll definitely help me to keep this channel going and do more reviews for you guys. And that's it for now. I will see you next time.